So that now that you have been preparing for this upcoming election, I think you'll have to go through a lot of process and rigorous campaigns reaching out to your voters in these Dimapur 3 constituencies. And who is the current MLA for this constituency?
Mr. Ajato Chimumi.
So in case, or not necessarily him alone, but when the time comes, would you be willing to debate in front of your voters, constituents?
Anytime, any place, and on any topic.
Because we need that in our election.
No, what I'm saying is, Nagas, we talk about politics. No? It's not politics, it's just a bazaar. No? You buy votes. A guy comes, he pays you this much, I come, I'll pay you more. No?
Exactly.
I will bring real politics into Nagaland. No? We'll just debate on policies.
We don't debate about policies, on issues. And the things that you're going to deliver. Hello everyone, today we have a special guest who is Kahuto Chishi, and he is very well known when it comes to expressing his opinions and views on social media platforms. And I think he's known more for his critical views on many of the issues that we are currently facing in the arena of politics or anything that's concerned with the state of Nagaland and beyond the state of Nagaland as well. So he's a very well informed person, and he has a good supporter of people on almost every platform. So it's a great opportunity to talk to him today. And he is also the Gampura of Hevisha village in Dimapur. So thanks for joining me in this talk.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Longlen.
Yeah. So I have heard a lot about your plan to join to contest this upcoming election in 2023 Nagaland Assembly election. First of all, what made you decide to be in politics? Because you have been very vocal about against the system, and so you have been very critical about the wrongdoings and all things that are not going right in the system. So why do you want to be part of the system by entering the politics?
See, first I want to make it very clear, okay? The system is not corruption. The system is corruption.
Right.
But the electoral process is a constitutional process. So I am entering a constitutional process to challenge the system of corruption. Okay? No, the Constitution of India does not give you the right to be corrupt.
True.
No.
Yeah.
And elections are part of the constitutional process. No. Yeah. But here in Nagaland we have set up a system of corruption. So I am challenging that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I'm very reluctant about entering politics.
Okay.
Because my brother-in-law, he was an interim body member, no, before, like when the state of Nagaland was formed, and he was also elected twice from Atoiza constituency.
Who is he, by the way?
Mr. K. Shiku. Okay. He was the deputy speaker and speaker also, up to 74. Then he was, see, because of this money politics, okay, I think your last interview I had a look, no, and then I think you had two people with you, no, in your last interview. So, and then one was saying that the NBCC had the clean election. No, actually we have to differentiate between clean election in the sense that not using alcohol, not fighting, and clean election in the sense of buying votes. Okay, buying votes started only in 1974. So the clean election of the NBCC in the earlier phases had nothing to do with the present system. Okay. Both you can call them clean elections, but the purpose was different.
Okay.
So my brother-in-law was the first victim of money politics. Prior to 1974, Atoiza, there was no buying and selling of votes across Nagaland. Okay, you had camps, you had booze and all that flowing freely, but apart from that, there was no buying and selling of votes.
Okay. Now, how did that affect you to become part of the politics?
No, that's why. Once burns, twice shy. No, so my father hated
politics.
Because my father was, at those times when there was no money in Nagaland, he was considered a rich man. No.
Okay.
And he spent all his money there. So he hated politics. And then our whole family, none of us are politically inclined. Okay. Then, I'll be frank, I'm a recovering addict and alcoholic. So throughout my entire life, I never bothered about anything. Forget about politics, no, even society also. I thought that they are more educated people, better educated, more understanding, more caring people than me. Then this Rongma indigeneity issue, no? I came across it in the papers, arguing
back. It was in 2017?
It started at 14, 15, slowly, And then I used to, every time we pick up read the papers, then you'll find one rejoinder, counter rejoinder,
True.
I was thinking, Nagas are so educated and are we still confused about what indigeneity means? So I decided to write one. That's 2016 I wrote. I believe it's in November. And I sent it only to Eastern Mirror because at that time I was taking Eastern Mirror. Then they printed it, and then indigeneity was fallacies, and then I explained the meaning of indigeneity. So after that, fortunately, the incident died out. I'm not saying that I was responsible, but
probably you could be part of it.
Then slowly, then again, this Rani Gaidilu thing came up. See, I don't support anyone in particular, any tribe, but I believe that in setting the record straight.
True.
And Rani Gaidilu was never part of the Naga freedom struggle. Whether it's NNC, early days, then FJ and all that. In fact, she was against it. So I wrote another piece on that. So gradually I started writing. Then I thought, to date, I have 142 published things in
local dailies.
In the local dailies on different topics. Anyway, I thought that if I write, then people will see. I'm not saying that what I say is right, but when no one can counter me, then naturally I will assume that I am right, But nobody paid attention. Of course, there were a few stray incidents where they took notice, In fact, the Naga people summoning each other, I believe that I am directly responsible for that. I wrote one satirical, sarcastic piece, summons, and after that all the summons stopped appearing in the papers.
So, relating to that.
So what I'm saying is, see, I thought that I could change society through writing, sort of intellectual revolution.
It's very important, definitely.
Then I realized that it was pointless. So I called a group of young people that I know. I called them and I told them, see, things are not going to change in Nagaland until you grab political power. And I told them, I will not contest, but I will show you the way. And we were set to start a political party, 2018. I believe, that was 2018, sometime early in 2018. Then this Nagaland DGP issue cropped up. Then I started fighting for Mr. Rupin Sharma, not because I knew him, but because he was the rightful occupant. So that is when my political party idea was shelved and CPN started. And then after that I saw that it's pointless forming a political party in the present environment. Because as we all know, everybody is saying money politics. So I decided I will show people how to fight. Contest elections, what is real politics, and that's when I decided to take this step.
The step that you have taken is now to contest, but not through political party.
Independently. I've declared already I will contest as independent, I will remain independent, I will not join any party, I will not accept any portfolio, I will show the people of Nagaland the powers, duties and functions of an MLA.
So even after supposedly you're getting elected. So after getting elected also you're not going to join any alliance?
I may give outside support to certain government, just to form the government, not just my number, but I will not accept any benefit from them, monetary or office.
But since politics or democracy, electoral politics is more of like how you feed back to your constituents. So without having accepting any portfolio, how do you think you will manage to please or to make your constituents happy about what you're doing?
Right now what the politicians are doing, they're giving 1 or 2 people employment.
Right.
All the rest of the constituents are suffering. I'm going to make sure that every person gets the benefits which they're entitled to. Schooling, LP schools. Hardly look at Delhi government. They're beating the best private schools in India.
Of course.
Academically. Why can't we do that? Say old age pensions, all my consuls, I'll make sure that every person entitled to old age pension gets his or her old age pension. All the schemes, India, sometimes I think, no, this Indian government now is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
They got all these schemes, but none of it reaches the public.
Exactly.
So that will be my focus.
So your focus is, if I have to sum up a bit on that, your focus is to strengthen the existing public delivery system.
To ensure that we get the benefits. Nobody's getting the benefits.
I mean, like, hardly people get the benefits. That we all know about. And in fact, government of India is spending huge amount of the GDP in all this, existing schemes. So of course, if you clean that up, that will be another, very huge, a humongous dream, a humongous task for you to perform also. And things are not.
No, it is not difficult. See, I have fought, social media, I've done that, I've approached the courts, and the reason, I've got friends in mainstream media, national media, but the reason why the issues I bring up are not bordered with is because I've got no position. They are more concerned about some organization. See, CPN also, I was forced to form CPN because Mr. Prashant Bhushan, he said that it is better if you fight as a group, not as an individual.
Okay.
See, now if I, as an MLA, raise any issue, that will be taken in a different, the weightage is different.
So now, what confidence do you have that people will vote for you? So you're planning to contest from which constituency?
Dimapur.
So what confidence do you have? Anyway, when I see your social media activities, there are a lot of people, young people supporting you. But when converting that into a vote is very risky.
This is the problem. Now, when you look at me on Facebook and YouTube, you see only one aspect of what I'm doing. You don't know who I'm meeting. You don't know who's approaching me. You don't know who's texting me, messaging me, calling me for help on various issues. I have helped people across Nagaland, across tribes.
Interesting.
And I have got, see, Dimapur 3 is one constituency amongst 60. The thing is, in Nagaland, we are still very closely connected. Even Nagas, say whether you're from Manipur or Assam or Arunachal, we're still closely connected. So we have family members, we have friends, we have villages, clans. That's what I'm depending on.
So are you confident?
I'm confident.
Interesting.
My only doubt is proxy voting. That is the only fear.
So I think that as a candidate, you will have to make sure you have volunteers to check the proxy.
Yes.
Because that's our right, right? So as long as you solve that, your confidence will be converted into real dividends.
Polling agents now. So polling system, people act as if I know nothing about politics now, whereas I know more than all of these so-called combined. The thing is, the polling agent. So in a village too, we know each other. So even there, the fathers cannot trust the sons and daughters, so the father votes for everyone, which is illegal, of course. So here in this urban area, urban and rural also, but mainly urban area, like we don't know each other. So the polling agent, he cannot know everyone in that thing. So that's where the proxy is possible.
Whoever is absent,
they will take. And there are people who are willing to take money to do that. Like they get paid according to the proxy votes they cast.
But I think I don't know whether you will have someone who can represent you as a polling agent.
No, I will have enough people.
You'll have enough people to check on that.
People are talking about the Naga vote who only cares about money. Only money, of course. I've seen how money is used. Say I'm the agent. I go to the politician. I say I've got 30 people with me. I need 10 lakhs. He'll take the 10 lakhs, he'll take he'll pocket 9 lakhs and 1 lakh will disappear. So the amount of money the candidate spends actually does not translate to the amount of votes he's getting. So the voter is not that corrupt also. And then the main thing, this is what I want to explain to everyone.
To who?
To everyone. In Nagaland.
What do you want to
What choice are we giving to voters? What choice are we giving to voters? You have got two crooks standing for elections. You know that both of them are least bothered about you. Once your vote is cast, they're not even going to allow you into their houses. So you might as well take the money now. You tell me of one person not among this present 68, but in the recent past, no? Past 20, 30 years. No? One person who has come from a good background, one person who has had concern for society or for his tribe also. See, these politicians, no, they're very good at playing the tribalism card, no? But they're not bothered about their own tribe also, okay?
Makes sense.
I said it before.
Makes sense.
The poor of the Angami tribe, Rio is in power, no? Is facing the same problem as the poor of the Sumi tribe, no?
True.
No. Tribalism exists only in the upper levels when they need to protect their thing.
So getting back to that, you're not going to use any money power?
Yes.
Or
No.
So you're not going to use...
A legitimate expense to, yes, I will have to do that.
Up to a certain amount that's allowed by the Constitution or the Election Commission.
Yes.
That's for sure. But not beyond, not in the sense of buying
I will
votes.
not buy votes.
Not like others. So your way of voting or your way of campaigning will be very unconventional compared to the other conventional way of the practices that we have in Nagaland.
Yes.
So in that sense, I'm skeptical about this because the citizens and the voters are also very, very clever nowadays. They're very intelligent. Then if you give your vote and if you don't accept any money this time, you'll not get the money or any benefits after they get elected also. So citizens, they try to manage to get this time and feed their stomach this time.
This is what I said earlier.
So what is your strategy?
My strategy is, say, I'm a different person.
Right.
See, people know. It's been 6 years, okay, that I've been in the limelight. I've been raising issues.
Okay.
I've been approached by people. No, people have tried to co-opt me into the system of corruption.
Okay, so then people have approached you.
Yes.
There are a lot of people supporting you, which is very good. What is the thing that you are trying to sell to the voters? Sell in a sense, not money as such.
The rule of law.
The rule of law.
See, you have to understand the development of modern societies. So when you look at all the things, societies, empires, you call them governments, everything across history, you will notice where the rule of law prevails. Those societies last.
Exactly.
You have heard of the term Pax Romana?
No, not yet.
That is the Roman. That's why the Roman Empire survived for so long, because they had this system of rule of law which applied. It might be unfair. It might favor a few, but then it applies to everyone. So everybody is under that rule. So you cannot eliminate tribalism, especially for Nagas. We have to understand. We have too many tribes with too many clans, with too many villages, with too many vested interests. So unless we have a law which applies uniformly to everyone, we are never going to progress.
So law is, what law are you talking about?
Constitution of India.
Okay.
Constitution of India. No, you tell me of a constitution which is better than the Constitution of India.
I mean, that could be debatable. However, Indian
No. Right? Let's debate. Come. A US Constitution. What is it? Look at how they're playing around with it. The Supreme Court.
Indian Constitution.
Wade versus Roe, the latest case. Abortion. See, they are depending on what religion they follow. On what party they follow, they make laws as they wish. That's not a good thing.
I think that will go. That'll go.
In fact, the British Constitution, the unwritten Constitution, is the best. Why? Because they depend on customs, and precedents. Like what is right. Everybody knows. Human beings by nature, we know what is right. There's a difference between what is right and what is legal.
Of course.
So when a society behaves according to what is right and proper, then things work out fine.
But I think that could be very subjective as well, because if you are a left-leaning political person, your perception of rights will be different.
Please don't extrapolate modern. I will tell you something. The biggest problem with Nagas is that we are educated, but our mindset is still in the Stone Age. We have not even reached the Iron Age. So we extrapolate modern ills, sexual discrimination. When you really come down to the facts, Nagas, we don't discriminate against women like the Indians discriminate against the women. We don't mistreat them like that. They got equal access to education. So you cannot extrapolate the sufferings of the Indian woman and try to use it here.
Of course.
So this is our biggest drawback. We are taking the ills of modern society and trying to superimpose it on a society which has not reached that stage as yet. No, we're talking about political correctness, no? All these work attitudes, no? Like dog meat ban and
that was a political correctness, exactly. So
see, when we talk about the rule of law, no, what I mean is the law should apply equally to everyone. Okay, yeah.
So you're saying that there's not enough rule of law in Nagaland at this time?
It is not being practiced. There's no governance in Nagaland.
Can you give me one example which you would like to strongly bring onto the platform if you ever got into power? Like what rule of law? How will it look like?
The first thing will I will make sure that all these organizations, no,
organizations,
NAGO, NMA, NSF, NTC, CNTC, no, all these are not consulted. They've got no business in government. The government should operate according to the rules which are laid down, not in consultation with the bodies. But you know why it happens in Nagaland? Because these people, whether the elected politicians or appointed government representatives, their only business is corruption. They are so busy calculating how much funds are going to come, how much. So they leave the governance to these people. They leave the decisions to these people. They will call the consultative meeting, and then this is how it operates. And then everybody gets his share. That's why everybody remains silent, even down to the village council.
I'm not sure about how they really do the means of making into decision, bringing something into decision by consultation. I mean, but the idea itself, having a consultation with the civil societies in a democratic system, I find it very legitimate.
No. If there is something new, something controversial that you're contemplating, yes, then you bring in all sections of society. But when there are things there, which you should be doing by yourselves, say women's reservation. Let's take that example. Okay.
2017.
Now, women's reservation was objected to on spurious grounds. That Naga customary law does not allow women in decision-making bodies.
Right.
Now, that argument is false.
Right.
We have to understand the institutions we're talking about. Okay. Nagas, we lived in villages, we do not live in towns. This is ULB, urban local bodies. So Naga customary law does not apply in the towns. Okay. You cannot bring your village to the town.
But what if I say, quoting the Article 371A, which says that Nagas will have free hands in formulating
so you tell me which Naga town existed prior to the British coming to thing?
No town existed.
So you cannot. See, this is what I mean, extrapolating. We are trying to bring our village mindset, our village administration to the towns. You want to practice your thing, you go back to your village. Who's stopping you? Nobody's stopping you.
So you mean to say that by virtue of being a town or urban setting,
it no longer applies.
Okay, why does it?
Okay, then you tell me. I'm a Sumi, okay? We are all living in one town.
Okay.
Whose customary law should we think?
That's also true. I wanted to hear that from you.
You tell me. So, the problem is we have got a gutless, spineless, corrupt government. They cannot even enforce the basic laws of the land.
So you will be contesting so how is your work preparation so far?
So far, see, this is what I wanted to bring out also. People are talking about money. It's been more than a month since I declared. All the people have approached me. The first question they have asked me, from other tribes, okay? I'll tell you the difference in Nagaland, okay? The Sumi tribe, no, we are the one who are most after money in elections, okay? All other tribe people, they have asked me, which party are you contesting?
Okay.
And when I say independent, they're all happy. Because once I join a party, no matter how good it may be, I will have to follow the party line. Sumis, they ask me how much money. Yeah, I have. Anyway, leaving that aside, people have come to, texted me, messaged me, called me, come to me. I've gone and met some people also, and then they've all uniformly said, we are going to give you our vote. Okay. And these people I know I can trust, I can depend on. And many of them have said, in what manner can I help you?
Okay.
No, money, no. I may not have much, but the little I have, no, I'll give you.
That's interesting.
Vehicles, no.
So that now that you have been preparing for this upcoming election, I think you'll have to go through a lot of process and rigorous campaigns and reaching out to your voters in these Dimapur constituencies. And who is the current MLA for this constituency?
Mr. Kahuto Chishi Sumi.
So in case, or not necessarily him alone, but when the time comes, would you be willing to debate in front of your voters, constituents?
Anytime, any place, and on any topic. No?
Because we need that in our election.
No, what I'm saying is, Nagas, we talk about politics. No? It's not politics, it's just a bazaar. No? You buy votes.
Buy votes.
A guy comes, he pays you this much, I come, I'll pay you more. No?
Exactly.
I will bring real politics into Nagaland. No? We'll just debate on policies.
We don't debate about policies,
on issues.
And the things that you're going to deliver.
Yeah, that's that.
I think that would be very interesting. I wish other candidates come forward to have a very decent debates, of course. It's not going to be like a fist bazaar where you will just throw words and not listening to each other, but we'll listen to one another and have a very decent debates. And the voters also decide accordingly based on what this guy is going to deliver for us. I'm sure there will be a lot of right-thinking citizens wishing to have a candidate like you in many constituencies. I mean, they must have expressed a lot to you about this also, right?
They've expressed that, and then so far in my campaign, the people I met, I have not asked them for your votes. I've gone to all of them, I said, I'm giving you a choice.
Okay. And what do they normally respond?
The response is shock and acceptance. No, I tell them, you can choose me to serve you for 5 years, or you can sell your vote and be served him for 5 years. And in every instance, the response has been 100% positive. There are people, I'm betting, I'm betting on the fact that people by nature are honest. And then the majority of the people are honest, no? Especially when others are watching. Now the eyes of Nagaland are on Dimapur to see, how we are going to vote. Because I'm the first guy who is contesting on such a plank. I've said that this clean election campaign is a farce, because you cannot have a clean election without clean candidates. No.
Exactly.
So I know I'm clean. People know I'm clean. If they had anything to use against me, they would have used it by now. They have searched, they have found nothing. My background is clean also. So let's see. I'm giving them a choice.
That's interesting. I mean, we should have this kind of conversation and this kind of narratives and discourse in public as well. But one thing I would like to remind you is also that I think Mr. Gege Sema, he contested as a clean person in 2017, right? Or 18?
18.
In the last assembly election. But he didn't make it true.
This is a very common fallacy.
But what differentiates you from him?
See, if you do not know the difference between Mr. K.K. Sema and me, that means your knowledge of both of us is very superficial.
I'm very weak.
I'm very weak. No, it's not only you. No,
I don't know much.
I'm addressing you, but even last night also, everyone brings up this topic. Let me be clear,
Please.
You look at what Mr. K.K. Sema has done. Look at what is written. You look at his career as a government thing.
Yes.
I am not pointing fingers.
Yes.
But you examine that. Now, leaving that aside, his government career, leave that aside. You look at what he has written. He has, to my knowledge, only during his stint in account,
he was spearheading
that is where the question of like he's tackling corruption. But when you look at his writings, it's only anti-IM. You look at what I've written. I've written against the church. I've written against the civil societies. I've written against the government. Then you point out a thing where Mr. K.K. Singh has written about any of these.
We didn't know that.
I've written against IM. Why? Recently, one Miss Manu, she's a young Tangkul lady. She's doing a PhD at Dublin University, Ireland. So January she came to visit me. I told her, why do you think I'm always anti-Tangkul? Then I speak out against IM because they're hypocrites. I'm not saying that they're better or worse than the 7 NMPs, but at least 7 NMPs they keep silent, no? That's why you're very right, no?
So,
see, I write against anyone who tries to fool the people of Nagaland.
So do you try to connote that this group of people are more, like powerful, that you have to speak against that powerful organization?
No, not powerful. It's not a question of power. Okay,
so they're more
I'm just saying, they're more outspoken.
That's
so
why you're hitting back.
That's
Okay.
why I'm giving a rejoinder.
Okay.
So you understand that. Okay, there's a very big difference. Mr. KK Sema, to my knowledge, has not spoken out against civil societies, and in fact, he's also become a victim recently. He would have been the president of Simho. Yeah, he was proposed, but then I don't know if he's aware or not, but I heard recently, someone told me that they use very underhand means to suppress his candidature. I'm not saying that he's not capable. He's a good man. I mean, capable and all that. But we're very different. Okay, and I never said that solution before election. Okay, 2017. You look at my writings. I wrote a string of letters. I even insulted everyone. I challenged everyone, saying that we must have elections. Elections are a constitutional process. You cannot stop that for any solution. Now, whereas Mr. KK Sema, at that time I had no intention of contesting elections. He had intention of contesting election, but he supported the solution before election. I didn't. So, I'm a bit tired of the comparison. And then again, another thing, you have not raised it, but this RPP, why don't I join the RPP? That
exactly.
also again, See, I don't want to sling mud or appear to defame anyone, but we have to see, we are still a small population, okay? You just take the time and effort, to go into somebody's background. When new people come to visit me, I always tell them, don't trust Nagas, don't even trust me. You see what I was before, what I am now, and what otherwise don't put your blind trust in anyone. So same with our people also. We have had so many the frustration of the young people have been taken advantage by so many people. Because there's a certain level of frustration that's been reached, and then young people, they're impatient, they're willing to jump on any bandwagon that comes around. They don't stop to consider whether it's good in the long term. See, right now also this solution business, people are saying August, it's coming, let's see if it comes, let it come. I waited for 5-6 Christmases. I'm waiting for
everyone.
Let's see if it comes, good. If it doesn't come, then we'll carry on with our lives.
So from our discussion, my takeaway is, if Mr. Kahuto Chishi Sumi is elected, then he will be imposing the proper rule of law.
Yes.
And that's what he wants for the citizens. And he'll be strengthening the existing public delivery system, any sorts of schemes and privileges that the government is giving them. And thirdly, he will be also listening to his constituencies of their needs and issues.
And I will speak out for people across.
So you are per se, because you have a lot of supporters online, as well as you have many critics as well. I'm sure you realize that.
Yes, I know.
So will I be right to say that Mr. Kahuto Chishi Sumi is not necessarily against anybody, not necessarily against anyone, any tribe, any organization, but he is against hypocrites. So you will speak out to anyone who is hypocritical and who is not right.
Yes.
I think that's very interesting, because we need that kind of a straight thinking. I mean, sometimes I could be wrong, you could be wrong, but the practice of having a conversation and dialogue, across the table I feel that very necessary. So it's very interesting, and I'm really impressed the way you are thinking and planning for your constituency.
Thank you for taking time and effort to canvass my views.
Very interesting. And I think I look forward to, if you're having more conversations in the days to come. And when the elections, is approaching, let's have more conversations like this, because we don't know how our audience will react to this.
It's going to be very good, okay? So you're free to come anytime. I will let you know.
Let's do that.
And it'll be good, because there are many issues. Let's see, Right now we're just discussing about my intentions, no?
Right.
But when the run-up starts, no?
Exactly.
Then we'll start bringing up the real issues, and then let us see.
It's very interesting. So fingers crossed,
yeah.
and all the very best for your preparation
Thank
as
you
well.
so very much.
So thanks for giving this time, and let's do this more often. And let's bring even more challenging ideas and policies into discussion.
Yes.
And I have read some of your writings as well. So I think you're very articulate in what you write, and you are a free-thinking person, and one of the well-known and most popular critic in Nagaland. That's what I know.
I consider myself infamous, not famous.